Hello everyone, what is up? It is Gidrah here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get Ornstein's armor, as well as Havel's armor, and some other cool stuff from the Dragon Covenant in this video for Dark Souls 3. So before you can actually access this area, you're going to need to get the Path of the Dragon gesture, which I showed you how to get in a previous video. If you click the link on your screen, it will tell you how to get it, where to get it, then you can come back and get all the goodies from this area as well. Okay, so from any bonfire, you're going to want to go to the Irithyll Dungeon tab, and then you're going to teleport to the Irithyll Dungeon. Once you're at the dungeon, you're just going to want to go through it like normal. If you haven't actually completed this area yet, it is a bitch. In my opinion, it is the hardest area in the game. But if you have gone through all the BS already, you've opened up the shortcut, then you're going to be able to just go through that and get there much quicker. After killing the two guards blocking your way, you're going to continue up the stairs, and then you're going to go right down into the little pit where the giant is. Here it is absolutely critical that you look up and just admire the beautiful scenery like I just did, and then you're just going to continue on the path, go down the ladder, and then go through the tunnel where you meet all your little rat friends who want to say hi with their teeth and claws.
Duh, what a cutie. Come here.
Oh, what are you two looking at? Oh, come here. You thought you could take me, huh? Yeah, I showed you. You see, in this area, you just gotta show your dominance to these creatures, and oh my god, get away. It's like a wall of fuzzy, rabies-filled bullshit. Come here, Pistain. Even if you were to hit me, I would just edit it out, for I am the YouTube content creator, master of editing, master of making myself look good. So after you have a little scuffle with the rats, their mommy and daddy are not too pleased with you killing their entire family. So you got to make this family complete in heaven, guys. Just you know what to do. Shh, it's okay. Only dreams now. Alright, so continuing on this path, you're going to just ignore all the rape enemies on the right and go left, and then you're going to go up this long stairway, and at last but not least, we're finally at the area we can get to after those two boss fights. After all the bullshit, you're finally able to actually get to this area. Now again, you will need the make contact gesture. Again, if you didn't already see it, it's going to be in the video I posted a link to at the start of this video. So then you just kind of sit here for a while, and there's my damn phone going off in the background ruining the video, and you're treated to this cutscene. Who really gives a shit? Let's just add it into the video, fuck it. Okay, so this is the background music now, so just deal with it, I guess. There's not really anything that important in this part except some rocks for you to roll through. Yeah, let's just move on to the rest of the area. Hey, look, it sends moving castle enemies. Remember that? Remember Sen's castle from Dark Souls 1? The best area in any video game? I know how much you guys love it when I bring up Sen's castle, so let's just devote the rest of this video to Sen's castle, because this area is clearly a reference to Sen's castle. I mean, am I right? Anyways though, there's really nothing at all important in this first part of the area except a lightning gem, some souls, a couple enemies. Once you get to the second bonfire coming up, however, then the area starts to drop its goodies. So there's a Titanite chunk behind this rock right here, and then the bonfire is going to be on the cliff, followed by an ember. Then after you get that, you're just going to want to run up the staircase. There's an item on the left. And that's going to be another Titanite chunk. And this area just throws weapon upgrades at you. You can get a Titanite Slab from this area, which you'll see later on. I think this is going to be another Titanite chunk. Yep. And if you run up the staircase right here and take out the 2 snake enemies, you will be able to get the Dragon Greatshield. I'm not really sure what the item's called, but it's basically just a Greatshield with a mural of a dragon on it. It's pretty sick. After you pick up that, go straight ahead, pull the lever to open the gate, and then you're going to fight a giant dragon boss battle. Now, normally I wouldn't show boss battles if they didn't have any items in the area because I don't want to spoil anything. Well, this whole video is full of spoilers, but not spoil as much as I can so that if it's your first time through, you can be surprised when you see the boss the first time. But this area and the way you fight this boss is very different. You can fight the boss traditionally and just, you know, roll around and hit him, or you can go on this amazing adventure climbing all these things to get to the top and then perform a plunging attack to kill him instantly. For the purpose of this video and because I want you guys to be able to get the items quickly, I'm just going to choose the latter option and run through this area. So you're going to run past his feet, and there is a bell right there, which I'm not sure if it has anything to do with the boss fight. I think you ring it and it might stung him, but I'm really not sure. So go up the stairs, go to the left, and then there's going to be another item right here to the left of this area, and that's going to be a lightning gem, I believe. A lightning urn. So get that, take care of the snake enemies, and then you're going to continue on the path. And it looks like the dragon was a bro and helped me out with that last enemy. So continue down this path, and then you're supposed to go right, but we're going to go left so that we can get some items. So right here at the very edge there's a Titanite chunk, and then there's a little hidden ladder right here. Go down that and that will net you a Twinkling Titanite. Then you're just going to go back up the ladder and then go down the only other path available to you. There's going to be an enemy ambush right here. They're going to drop down, so make sure that they don't get you, kill them, and then come up the stairs. And then there's going to be another enemy, and there's going to be a sneaky Sneakerton right here to the left, and you're just going to punish him for being so ninja-like, because there's no ninjas in my playthrough, bitch boy. So right where the ninja is, there's a little hallway to the left. The only thing up there, I believe, is another Titanite chunk, and there's a huge snake enemy, so it's not worth going up there at all. There's 2 more snake enemies across the bridge right here. Keep in mind the dragon is going to be breathing fire and trying to kill you while you're doing all this, so make sure you're behind cover when he's breathing fire and just in general not staying still for too long. When you see the fog wall, you'll know that the boss battle is coming to a close. Just take out the remaining enemies and go up the ladder, and then all you have to do is follow the catwalk pathing until you reach the area where you're able to do the plunging attack on him. Once you reach the end of the catwalk, just jump down the area that I'm jumping down, and then the dragon will be so nice as to land right exactly where you need him. Wait for him to lower his head and then run off and do a leap of faith plunging attack. And congratulations, you just killed a frightened and defenseless animal that was just defending its territory, you monster. PETA is gonna get all up on your grill, you know that, right? So after killing that defenseless creature, you bloodthirsty beast, you get teleported out of here for some reason? I don't know. And that just drops us in that area behind the fog wall right after the boss. Directly ahead of you, where the world spits you out, there's going to be a bonfire. Make sure you pick that up, and then you're going to continue inside the building. Now, there's going to be an enemy that keeps spawning here. It's pointless to try fighting him because every time you kill him, there's going to be a snake witch doctor lady thing on the second story that just keeps summoning more of those dudes. So you're going to want to run left to go up to the stairs and kill her first before you fight him. And there's going to be a cute little snow guy, and he's just going to commit suicide because he's a dumbass for trying to get one over on us. Up the stairs directly to the left, there's going to be a Titanite scale, and then I didn't check that area, there might be something under there to be honest. But the Witch Doctor Lady is always going to spawn on the right. You run over to her, and I think it's like one of those, I don't know, the fucking, what's the stupid enemy's name? Hold on. Okay, so the enemy I was referencing was the Cathedral Evangelist, and the enemy we just killed was the Man Serpent Summoner. Even though it looks like a chick, it's Man Serpent, but whatever. So, continue up the path forward, and you're going to find a familiar item, the Dragonslayer Spear. It's probably one of the best spears in the game. I don't know. I don't fucking use spears. There's like 50 of them in this game. Who gives a fuck, right? So continue on up the second story through the window there. There's going to be another Titanite scale. And then we have a elevator that's going to take us down to the first part of the game. And now, since the dragon's not breathing fire at us, you're able to pick up any items you missed, like the items directly to the right of the bell. So you get an ember, another ember, stank dung pie, and then there's a hidden area right here, and you're going to go down that and you'll get the steel ring of protection, which raises your defenses by a lot. After picking up the items you've missed, if you come back here and use the Path of the Dragon gesture at this statue, you'll actually be able to get a hidden ring, which is the Calamity Ring. And this gives you double damage received. This is for people who like to add more of a challenge to the game. It offers no benefits whatsoever. After you're done collecting all those goodies, go to the right of where you found the Dragonslayer Spear, and there's going to be a bunch of enemies down this hallway, but you can just run right past them like I'm doing. Do a plunging attack on that guy if you want extra souls, but you're going to run up here, and there's going to be a ladder hidden very carefully in this area. You climb up that, and it's going to get you a ring that is going to be a huge benefit in the upcoming boss battle. And that is going to be the Thunder Stoneplate Ring. It raises your lightning defense, and guess what the next boss uses, After that, go back down the ladder and across the poorly designed wooden bridge. There's no reason to kill any of the enemies back there. And you're going to go up this little area. There's a Titanite lizard. And then even further up the stairs, there's going to be a chest, which, if I'm not mistaken, has a Titanite chunk. Let's see if I'm right. Magic of editing. Titanite scale. Okay, well, I suck. Moving on. Go back down and to the left, and there's going to be a little area right here that you need to be a master at parkour. Luckily, I am, so I got it on my first try, and it's just a measly little lesser soul of some undead bastard. Who gives a fuck? So, there's going to be two adorable little rock lizards guarding your way. And this is an ancient strategy that I'm about to show you. You're going to shoot him with a bunch of arrows, and then he'll die. And I know, you're probably like, how did you ever come up with such a brilliant strategy? And the trick to that is shut up, none of your business. So they were actually guarding a giant dragon that's going to breathe a shit ton of fire at you, so you're going to want to hide in this hole like a massive coward and back down immediately. And then after a little while, he'll just kind of get bored and forget you're even there, and then you can just run right past him. Or you can shoot him with an arrow and prompt him to fuck off for like 5 seconds, and then you can run through safely. And as soon as you reach the stairs, he'll start breathing fire at you and scream at you. He's like,
Ugh, these are my stairs. Get away from my stairs.
but you just climb up the rocks right here, go to the left, and then you'll be able to access the next part of the area. There's going to be another man-serpent summoner. You're going to want to kill it as soon as possible because she summons a slightly above average in strength NPC. And this NPC uses a rapier, and he's just basically everybody in PvP right now until rapiers get nerfed. And so what do we do to R1 spamming noobs, kids? That's right, we parry them and then wreck their shit. And then we watch them lie down on the ground and die like a bitch. So after you kill those two enemies, you're going to walk up the stairs right here. And there's going to be two ways to approach the next area. You can either go right and jump down that little pathway there, or you can go through the steps directly to your left. Now, the steps directly to your left is going to be part of the boss battle area, and the steps to your right is going to be part of the Covenant item and the quest line for Hawkwood. So run straight ahead for now and light the bonfire. And then you're going to go down the steps, and we're going to find Hawkwood's summon sign. We're going to summon him so that he can help us take care of all these snake enemies, but we're not going to go fight the boss yet, and I'll explain the reasoning for that in a bit. So you're going to take Hawkwood after you kill the enemies, or even before. You can just run right over here past them, and this is going to be the part where you could have taken that little path to the right. There's going to be another adorable little Titanite guy as well as a chest. And then you're going to get a Twinkling Titanite, and you're going to go up the ladder right here. Make sure Hawkwood doesn't die. I don't know how mine died. I guess he was just depressed and rolled off a cliff or some shit. But you're going to walk up the ladder. Hopefully Hawkwood will be here to help you fight a very dear and old friend. Make sure you bow before you start fighting him as a sign of respect for the Havels that have come before him. And then you're just going to shoot him with arrows a bunch of times and backstab him like a little bitch, because that's how you deal with fucking Havel when he has 50 billion armor, a giant shield, and a hammer that just bites you into the fucking dirt every 5 seconds. So after you kill Havel, you're going to go up this area right here. Pretty easy stuff. You're going to go down to the left, and at the very bottom there is going to be the charred embers of some random guy. I don't know. Find his armor from the handmaiden. You know the drill at this point. If you're this far in the game, you don't need to have your hand held like a 5-year-old. I expect you to, you know, be able to find your own way. So anyways, you go up this area, and there's all this cool metal dragon shit where they're praying to this giant fucking dragon that's actually the size of a mountain. And you're going to join them because it's metal as fuck. And then you're going to get the Twinkling Dragon Torso Stone. Once you get this stone, Hawkeye will use a black separation crystal if he's still alive in your world, and you will not be able to summon him anymore for the boss fight. The reasoning for this is you're going to go warp to the Abyss Watcher's bonfire from any of the bonfires that you have available, and he is actually going to fight you for the Dragon Stone.
I should have known. Well, I've decided to stop running from my loathe me or like. I shall take what...
Bow as a sign of respect, and then wreck this kid.
You are a dragon. More dragon than I.
So after killing him, he'll drop the Twinkling Dragon Headstone, which completes your set. So unequip all your armor, and then use these two items like consumable items, and it transforms you into a dragon and gives you one of the coolest freaking movesets I've ever seen in a Dark Souls game. The Torso Stone gives you a damage buff and also slams down enemies, while the Headstone breathes fire on your enemies with a holographic dragon head that looks like something out of fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! So after you complete that side quest, now you're ready to fight the boss. Note that you won't be able to summon Hawkwood because you just killed him. You won't be able to summon any other summons, I believe. And if you want to see how to beat the boss, you can check out my boss guide by clicking the link right there. I'm not going to show it again because it's one of the hardest bosses in the game, and the strategy for beating him takes a long time to explain. So after you defeat the boss, you'll be treated to a cutscene, and then you'll have access to the final area of Archdragon Peak. So you'll get the soul of the Nameless King boss, and you can take that to the handmaiden to get his sick armor set. But for now, we're going to walk up the path and get the first shiny we see, and it's a Titanite Slab, which you need to upgrade your weapons to +10. And even further down, we find the Dragonslayer Armor and Dragonslayer Helmet. So that's pretty much everything for this area. If I missed anything, please comment, but for now, we're going to go get Havel's Armor. We're going to teleport to the old Wolf of Farron Covenant, and if you haven't found this, it's going to be up a ladder in the forest area that sucks ass, and you're going to teleport to this, go up the elevator, and then we're going to go to where we fight the ancient demon. And after we get here, we'll be able to get Havel's Armor because it appears here after you kill him. And that's how to get every item in Archdragon Peak. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you gotta do, and I will see you guys next time.